Hello YouTubers, Chris here. Now, I am slightly behind on my reviews, only by a week for Doctor Who. So this is going to be Hyde, and then I'm going to do James the Central TARDIS. And I'm wearing my Doctor Who t-shirt, one of my Doctor Who t-shirts for this. So, Doctor Who, Series 7, Part 2 or B. This would have been Episode 4, Hyde, or if you put it into the correct order, Sam the Dark, Stars of the Spaceship, Sank Mercy, Parade of Free, Entertainment Manhattan, The Snowmen, The Bells of St. John, The Rings of Akaten, Cold War. It would have been Episode 10. Yeah, Episode 10. Would it? Oh, yeah, no, it would essentially it'd be Episode 10 if you count the snowmen in the order, but for some reason people aren't doing that. I know it's a Christmas special, but I feel like because of the way it comes, it should really be counted as Episode 6, because it's fallen slap bang into the middle of the two parts, so it kind of, I mean, what's the point? Anyway, Hyde.
The spirit that inhabits this house.
Spooky.
You didn't come here for the ghost, did you?
Clara, what a shame.
Do you feel like you're being watched?
You're coming. What? To find the ghost.
Doctor! To you, I'm a ghost. We're all ghosts to you. There must be nothing.
You are the only mystery worth solving. Caliban Gast, the maiden of the dark, the witch of the well.
Doctor! Hey! Can you hear me?
I am the doctor, and I am afraid.
So, Hyde. This wasn't one that I was like highly anticipating, but it was one I was looking forward to. The reason I'm looking forward to the reason I was looking forward to it is I've always liked the idea of haunted house concepts. Just one to point out that I do quite like. I don't know if I'm the only one, but I quite like it. I do quite like this one, Ghost Light. Probably one of my favourite Sylvester McCoy stories is this one right here, and I do also like, if you compare it to some other sort of similar stories, I do like The Unquiet Dead as well. But Hyde. Now, there was going to be a cheesy Ghostbusters line, and I was warned about this, and it was a bit cringy. Now, the whole episode actually was really good, and it was feeling quite nicely paced to start off with. You know, it was creepy. I didn't quite know where it was going to go. And the forest area, which everyone thought was going to be the Fields Trenzalore, which I don't know why, because it's a forest. That was a forest, and the Fields Trenzalore was blatantly going to be a field, hence the Fields of Trenzalore. So I don't know why people are thinking it's going to be some forest, because a field's not a forest. But yeah, it was a cool looking forest, you know, with some foggy smoke. And it had a creature that people thought was going to be a new breed of the Silence. But I'll get onto that creature in a moment. Now, the acting for the story, I liked the acting. The two kind of sub-characters in the episode, to me, didn't really feel that necessary. I mean, the girl, yes, but the man, no. Mainly because the girl's the psychic, and she is the one that, you know, opens up the portal. So without her, the episode would have had no meaning. But the man, I just feel like he was a bit of an accomplice to her, just so she wasn't lonely. Now, helping, what they were trying to do is they were trying to, in the end, help the trapped time traveller, which was an interesting idea. But great performances from Matt Smith and Jenna Louise Coleman. And of course we find out that Matt Smith really only went to the mansion that they were at to find out from the psychic who Clara is, and the psychic tells him that she's just a normal girl. So that was the only nod to the Clara mystery we had. So now apparently she's a normal girl. But now that I've seen Journey to the Centre of the TARDIS, which I'll get onto in the next review, obviously, and that might not be the case. That's where I'm gonna blast you with my theory on Clara Oswald. But acting fine. Story for the most part was good. Neil Cross kind of redeemed himself. It is Neil Cross, isn't it? Yeah. He kind of redeemed himself after the shit that was The Rings of Akaten. I don't really want to remember that. I actually found someone who liked that. I found someone that I'm friends with in real life, like in the outside environment, that goes to my school, that's in my year, that hangs around with me, that actually likes that episode, which made me feel a bit insane. It made me feel like I should like it, but I really didn't. The Sonic was overused and all that stuff, the singing, Jesus Christ. But anyway, Hyde, I liked the entire episode right up until the very end. They had to add in a bloody love story with this creature. Right, this creature that looked ugly as fuck, quite honestly. Like some grey clay looking creature. Turned out that it was just in love, and the other creature was in the mansion, and it felt really rushed, because they could have ended it when they saved the time traveller. They're back on Earth in, I think it's the 40s or the 50s, wherever it was set, you know, and Clara and the Doctor could have just gone into the TARDIS and gone off, but no, instead they rushed this little end bit for the Doctor to go back into the portal, and Clara to come back in the TARDIS, and then he went, "Alright, big boy, get ready to jump." And it just cuts off like that. They rushed an end bit that was really unnecessary. They could have cut off that end bit, and the episode would have felt very nicely paced, in my opinion. That annoyed me, because I loved the rest of the episode. It was just that little bit, and because of that little bit, this episode's going to get I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10, because it was, for me, almost perfect, but it was just that end that made one go. But, yeah, so that's Hyde, and I'll see you in my next review, which is going to be Journey to the Centre of the TARDIS.
Running away with a space matter box, anything could happen to you. It's good salvage. I can smell it. Clara, where is she? She's still on board. If you help me get her out, you get the machine, the salvage of a lifetime. Multiple life forms on board the TARDIS.
What do you keep in here?
What are you, eh? A trick? A trap? We do what we came for. Tear the ship apart.
If we're gonna die here, you're gonna tell me what they are.
I can't. Where are we going? The centre of the TARDIS.